Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1. For today, we will show our video about our research. Our title for our research is The Conservation of Physical Health and Healthy Diet Based on Maqasid Sharia. Here is where our presentation begins.
Before that, let me introduce first my group members as the presenter for this topic. The first presenter is AHMAD NAIMUDDIN, the second presenter AINI HAMIZAH, the third presenter ALIA HIDAYAH, and last presenter FATEHAH. Without waste our time, let's get started.
Before we get started, let's see our table of content. So firstly, we will introduce about our research and we will go for the problem statement and then we will go to the research objective and we will see the factors and then we will figure out the finding and discussion and last we will see the recommendation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Naimuddin and the title for our research assignment is Conservation of Physical Health and Healthy Diet Practices Based on Maqasid Sharia. Conserving physical health is an essential action that have to be executed by everyone. This is so important for Muslims because it's also one of the ways for them to achieve maqasid Sharia. That means the objective of Sharia in Islam as conserving physical health is considered as protection of life. That is hifzu an-nafs. One of the ways to conserve physical health is by practicing healthy diet practices in our life. We decided to do research on this topic as it was so related to one of the goals, that is goal number 3, that named good health and well-being in the Sustainable Development Goals. The problem statement for our research is first, there are people who suffered with chronic disease even at a young age. According to statistics by United Nations Development Programme, every 2 seconds there will be someone aged 30 to 70 years old dies prematurely from non-communicable chronic diseases. The second is the increase of fast food consumption in Malaysia. The rate of fast food consumption is increasing in Malaysia after we undergo a rapid process of urbanization. And the third is the increase of obesity cases in Malaysia. For your information, Malaysia is well known for having the most obese population in Southeast Asia. Next, the research objectives. We have conducted this research study with a few objectives. First, this research aims to study the concept of good conservation of physical health and diet practice. Other than that, this research also aims to relate the significance of Islamic dietary in preserving physical health. Lastly, in this research, we also aim to suggest a model of good physical health and healthy diet practices based on Maqasid Sharia.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is ALIA HIDAYAH. Before we go any further, I would like to explain to all of you to understand generally about the lifestyle that I have been found when I analyze some of the articles. So, let's start with the definitions of lifestyle. What is lifestyle? According to Farhood, in his article, he stated that lifestyle is a characteristics of inhabitants of people include their day-to-day behaviors and functions of individuals. For example, Aiman loves to eat a snack every day, so it became a habit, and up he practiced his life with an unhealthy lifestyle. Remember that lifestyle is an important factor of human health because it will control the mind and behavior of the person in life. The next article shows the factors of lifestyle changes especially focused on the older adults. There were 3 factors highlighted such as personal motivation, perception of age, and perceived confidence. Firstly, personal motivation change lifestyle according to health concern, which means if the person has a health concern, he started to change his lifestyle by doing diet. Next, the perceptions of age means the more increasing age seem to undermine motivations for effort to change. Lastly, perceived confidence, which, according to past success, it more promotes confidence of the person to change.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is AINI HAMIZAH binti GHAZALI. So, this study uses qualitative approach as the research methodology. So, we gain our information from interviews, observations, and some literature views from previous studies. Let's go to the results. Results that we gained from the interviews that the three of respondents prove that they know and understand about the basic concept of health preservation, and also they know on how it relate with maqasid syariah elements, but it on their opinions differs in terms of their lifestyle practices, and also their point of view on how maqasid syariah related to health. We also did some observation from videos by local and international influencers on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. That most of them are actually include lots of greens into their diet. Greens here means vegetables. So, and they also spend their time with simple exercise for at least 30 minutes, two to three times a week. And we also make Khairul Amin, which is our local influencer, as our topic of observation, because his activity that encourage his followers and public to stay healthy during COVID-19 pandemic. Let's jump into our discussion part. So we had discovered some actions for maintaining physical health. First, by doing regular exercises. Second, by monitoring our BMI levels. And third, taking care of personal hygiene. And also, we had found some actions to maintain healthy diet practices too. First, by referring to food pyramid. Second, considering halal Thaiban into our food consumption. And lastly, start practicing Rasulullah SAW diet lifestyle, or call it as sunnah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FATEHAH binti RAZAK, and I will explain the importance of being healthy. So firstly, the first point is to maintain the health of the body, performance and brain. There is another studies that shows that exercise will make the heart stronger and the lung fitter. And also exercise can create a new brain cells and improve overall brain performance. Secondly, the importance of being healthy is to ensure the body to get the adequate nutrients. A meal plan and balanced diet gives the adequate nutrients into our body to function it properly. To stay fit and physically healthy, we have to consume healthy foods. We also need to balance our protein, our fiber, our carbs, and our vitamins. We are suggesting for people to get vitamin C from fruits. There are lots of fruits that contains rich of vitamin C, such as oranges, kakadu plums, bananas, and others. Lastly, the importance of being healthy is to enhance emotional well-being. Exercise is not only about building muscle and six packs, it also can help promote sleeps and also can lead to enhancing the emotional well-being. Another study shows that exercise and staying active can release endorphin, which can lead and create happiness. Now we will see the challenges of being healthy. So, what is the problem actually? So firstly, tension between staying busy and staying healthy. There is studies and observation that have stated the reason why people choose to rest at home rather than exercise when they have a free time because they always feel tired due to the overwork and busy at their jobs or studies. Secondly, lack of advertisement from media mass. Nowadays, advertisement in media mass, especially on television, is all about promoting local fast food, and foods can lead to obesity and we tend to crave. For example, promoting foods like burgers, soda, sweet drinks, bubble tea, and others. And lastly, the perceptions consumer on healthy food. So, the myth on healthy food that with pricey than unhealthy food is become trends to consumer. Due to this, people avoid to spend money on vegetables, fish, and fruits. Besides, there are lots of supplier that consumer can purchase to get a stock of healthy food. Now we will see the correlation with Maqasid Syariah. So, firstly, it's Hifz al-Aqlu, protects our intellectual and mind by doing a regular exercise and also can improve the brain performance, while drinking alcohol will reduce the brain performance. And then, Hifzu al-Nasab. Hifzu al-Nasab means we have to protect our family and descendants from any chronic disease that due to the poor balanced diet and exercise.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is HAMIZAH binti GHAZALI. So we will see the correlation with Maqasid Syariah in terms of Hifz ad-Din, which is protection of religion, and Hifz an-Nafs, the protection of life. So for the protection of religion, the obligation of Muslims to eat only lawful, high quality and healthy food has made lots of positive impacts towards human health. So not only in science perspective, but also in Islamic perspectives. So, hence, a great condition of physical figures of someone can lead to an improvement in his worship or ibadah activities or the obligation duties as Muslim. The person will be more motivated and energized to pray and do any spiritual activities. So, for the protection of life, in this regard, the preservation of health accomplish one of the objectives in Sharia law, which is to protect life. So, when people take care of his health, and he has a good diet practices, so all of this can prevent any dangerous diseases from occur in the community. Other than that, the person will be able to live his life as a normal person and perform his responsibilities diligently, such as working and get involved in the culture, social, political, and economic affairs. As a conclusion, this research has accomplished its target, which are to study the concept of good conservation of physical health and diet practices. 2. To relate the significance of Islamic dietary in preserving physical health, and 3. To suggest a model of good physical health and diet practices based on Maqasid Syariah. So, in order to complete this study, we have used qualitative method by interviewing some students from our faculty and did our own observation. Therefore, we found that the students understands about the urgency to take care of their health, and also we have found that the preservation of health and healthy diet practices definitely has its correlation with Maqasid Syariah elements, which are protection of religion, protection of life, protection of intellect, and the protection of descendants. Thank you. Thank you for your time, and Assalamualaikum.